I wasn't intending on filming this little video, but I came home, I took my mask off, and my makeup still looked good. So that's what we gonna do. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is my summer empties. Yes, honey, summer is over. And if you're not familiar with empties, this is my beauty trash. This is the stuff that I managed to use up over the summer months. And now we are moving into the fall. But of course, not really, because I live in Florida. And fall who? Fall what? It's still going to be 80, 90 degrees on through. But anyway, we're going to pretend like it's fall. Fall vibes. Burn a candle. Something, okay? Let's get this thing started with shampoo. I have two shampoos, y'all. This does not normally happen, but the shampoo I have here is the Mane Choice Amazon Hair Day, Amazing Hair Day, available on Amazon. I have a whole video that shows this because you guys are going to see quite a few products from this line in this video, because I must have been finishing it around that time or something like that. But I really like this shampoo. I think this is a shampoo for all times, a shampoo for all situations, because I felt like it's very cleansing. So if I have heavier stuff on my hair, it gets it off. But then at the same time, it's not too cleansing, if you know what I mean. But go check the video so you can get more of my, like, right after using it, still in the thick of it, opinions on this particular shampoo. Alright, and the second shampoo is, of course, the Ultra Beauty Bale Mint Moisturizing Shampoo. I did not remember using this, so when I opened up the empties, I was like, oh, I used that. Honestly, I don't remember using this, but hey, I do like this shampoo. Listen, people were surprised I didn't put this in the video where I said if I only could have 10 products and it wasn't listed. The reason why this wasn't there is because this shampoo is more of a gentle shampoo. It's going to clean your hair, but I usually have to do more lathers if I'm using like Wetline Extreme or Eco Styler or something like that. So that's why I didn't make it, because it's not a shampoo for all. But it is a good shampoo. You see what I'm saying? Moving into the land of conditioner, the first conditioner I have here is, of course, as I told you, the Mane Choice Amazing Hair Day line, this conditioner. I'm trying to remember, like, I don't think I really was in love with this. Like, I didn't think it was like amazing and oh my gosh, you know, break down the wall to go get it type situation. But I felt like it was an okay conditioner. And actually, I found that when I applied more of it to my hair, it did a little bit better with the tangling. But I feel like if I have to apply more of your product, then I'm kind of like throwing money out of the window. Okay, so I have two Soultanicals deep conditioners that I managed to finish during this time. And this one's the Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. And then this one is the Shea Ginger Super Deep Conditioner with Shea Ginger and Stimulating Herbs. There are some people who were like, yeah, I heard the hype on this one, the hibiscus, and they did not like it, which is weird that there were some people who said they didn't like it, but they did recognize and acknowledge there was a hype around it. So I'm not sure what happened there or how they managed to get so many people hyped about it. But yeah, I wasn't super crazy in love with this one either. I found that I had to apply more of it to be able to get like a better result, because it was a little squeaky upon rinse, but like it's pretty good. I feel like most Soultanicals for me, they have decent slip. And then this Shea Ginger, y'all, I told y'all this smell like gingerbread cookies. This smell like burning firewood. This is fall right here. If you listen, people talk about burning fall candles, you can go get you this Soultanical Shea Ginger for your fall pleasures every time you wash your hair, my friend. This was decent. I was not mad at this at all. I definitely wasn't. I did not make a video. There's a video on this one, but there's not a video on this one. I thought the slip was good. It did not have any grains in it, because I know some people don't like that some of the Soultanicals conditioners contain grains. The ingredients are grainy ingredients, but the texture of the product is not grainy or gritty at all. And then this one's supposed to have grains in it too, but I felt like the grains were like, there were some, but it was like almost non-existent. So I don't know what it is, because I know people are like, oh, they're all gritty. These two, these were not gritty to me at all. Okay, so for the next leave-in category, I also have 3 products. I have here the Mane Choice Amazing Hair Day Leave-In. This was okay. I felt like it blended with other products that I use on my hair just fine. It wasn't something that I was like super pressed for. The next leave-in I have here is the Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in. This is the first time that I had ever tried this. Yes, I had tried Kinky Curly curling custard before without this because I used to use copious amounts of Tresemme conditioner on my hair, which will give you kind of a similar result to like clump your hair. But I found that the Kinky Curly, I can see why some people don't like it, because I've heard there's a little group of people that don't like this, okay? And I can kind of see why they don't like it. This is not for people who don't have some sort of level of hydration already in their hair. Period. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. This, like when you put it in the hair, the hair doesn't feel dry per se, but it does feel like you can feel every curl, wave, whatever in your hair, and it doesn't feel like there's a slick coating on the hair. This puts me in the same mind of Paul Mitchell, the conditioner, girl. Paul Mitchell, the conditioner is like that. Like, Paul Mitchell, the conditioner is not for people who don't already kind of just have a level of hydration in their hair to where it really don't matter what you put on your hair, for real. Because when your hair get hydrated, it really don't matter too much what you put on it. So I feel like this is kind of like that too. If you have super dry hair, you might not like this. I mean, I was cool with it. I'll definitely buy it again because it's similar to something that I like. Okay, now this I did really like. I think I added this to the list of good products because, you know, at the end of the year I do a little video or whatever. I think I did add this to the list for the year 2020 of something that I enjoy. It smelled good. It felt good. My hair was crazy soft. I really like this leave-in. And then I know some people were like, oh yeah, it doesn't play well with other stuff, this, that, other. I didn't have any problems using this with other products. Not at all. Now what we have next, I'm not even gonna be like, it's time for the gel parade. It's time for the gel. I can't even do that. This is not a parade. You know what, for the folks that know in the 3 states that's gonna get this reference, this is Mardi Gras. That's what this is. This is Fat Tuesday. All right? Parades all day long. This is not one parade. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, we got the Mane Choice Amazon Amazing Hair Day Perfectly Polished Gel. I first tried this for the video, then I started cocktailing it with other stuff. And so the reason why there's so many gels this time is because I was cocktailing the gels with things. So there was a lot of open products at the same time, or products that had just a little dollop left in it, so I had to mix it with other stuff. That's why there's so many gels. And so this one definitely turned into a cocktail gel. It works good as that kind of primer gel that you put on before you put on a more like hard hold gel, because this had more of like a smooth light texture to it. And this is in that video where I did the Amazing Hair Day entire line. So if you want more detail on how this worked out for me. And then there's I put everything but the kitchen sink on my hair. I think this might have been in the second everything but the kitchen sink video where I used this as a cocktailing gel. Okay, I wasn't the biggest fan of this. I used it, I think I did maybe 3 different wash and goes with this, or or maybe 2, something like that. I think I did 2 different wash and goes. There we go. 2 completely different techniques and stuff with this, and no. But I will say that I was using it for something you're not supposed to use it for. This is supposed to be for slicking your edges down, slicking the front of your hair. Like if you're doing like this, you slick it down. Y'all know I don't slick the front of my hair down. I don't. That's what this is for, and otherwise it just, no. Okay, I had this one a really long time. This is the Ultimate Styling Collection Be Defined Curl Defining Gel. I can see very trace amounts of what was left in here. Oh, it's not showing up on camera. Well, this is the blue one, okay? And I typically was using these to like do braid outs, bantu knot outs, wave former, curl former, whatever, because they're not the kind of gel that I would use for a wash and go, except for they do have the green one. That one I did do a wash and go with, but I can't get a wash and go with the other gels in that collection. And so I don't style my hair in those type of hairstyles that often. So this was kind of just sitting for a really long time. And then I decided to do that braid out that's in my last empties video. And then I refreshed that braid out in the middle of the week. And that was it. The product was gone at that point. So enjoyed this, but I probably will most likely repurchase the green gel and probably won't repurchase these, just because I could style my hair with a mousse or a foam instead of using these light hold gels. You already know what time it is. 2 jars of Wet Line Extreme Gel. I can't remember what I had this one for, but this was the Blue Wetline Extreme. Don't remember. Let's see the formulation on this one. What's the ingredients? Water, triethylamine, polyacrylic acid. Okay, I think this is the old formula. So this is the old formula Wetline, and then this is definitely the new one because all the new ones have the navy blue top. And so I know I did some kind of video or something where I was using this, and I can't remember. I think it was those everything but the kitchen sink videos, I think, is when I was using this. And then this one, I used this more recently, and I finished this like very, very recently. So these are the 2 Wetline Extreme gels I managed to use up in these 3 months. All right, y'all, and you know what? I gotta include this here. This is the gateway drug. The gateway drug. This is Earth Tones Naturals Curl Define Curl Enhancing Jelly. If you have not watched this video, because it is a more recent video, definitely go check this out. Give it a click, because I know some folks will be like, well, I never heard of that, and they just won't click on the video, even though sometimes I be delivering straight fire, and y'all just don't click on the video to see it, you know? But anyways, this is the gateway, okay? I started using this for a review. I think I used this maybe 3-4 times before I made the video, and I'm telling you, this was the first time where a gel like this actually fully worked on my hair. This isn't even the Stronghold version. There is a Stronghold version that was released while I was filming the video, and I will eventually get around to trying that one too, because I'm thinking I got this to work, so what's Stronghold gonna do? But yeah, I found it interesting after I did this video that people told me that the directions and the owner and all of that talks about using it on damp hair. I do see that she has videos and stuff like that. I will be honest, I don't click and watch those. But the product says that, but I just knew from the texture that this had to be done on wet hair. Like, it had to be. So someone said they were going to go back and try it again and do it on wet hair because they didn't have success doing it the way the directions and the way the owner says to do it. I don't know, okay? But this was really good. I liked it. And then after that, I was like, dang, okay, let me get into the botanical gels real quick because this is working for me. Because I'm not a typical botanical gel person, okay? Because right now this is definitely Eco Styler and all of them up on the head, okay? My hair is super defined, but I use hard hold gel to get that. So after that, I moved on to the Kinky Curly Curling Custard and the leave-in. I bought the leave-in before I cracked this product open because I want to try the leave-in too. And so I said, now I got the leave-in and the gel together, and yes, people are not lying. That leave-in is the styler. That leave-in is the styler. That's why it acts the way it acts on the hair. So I wonder how this would be paired with Paul Mitchell, since the leave-in does remind me of Paul Mitchell. But I finally got results with Kinky Curly. I got results. My hair actually looked good. Y'all saw me wilding out on Instagram about it. I have a video on there and like an IG video and then a regular like video on my feed talking about it. And then I have a picture of me holding it and you can see all the definition. This came through, okay? And so that sparked me to buy the Camille Rose that y'all saw in that haul. And I haven't opened that just yet, but I'm gonna try Camille Rose again. And then I'm gonna try Uncle Funky's daughter again. And then I'm gonna pick back up that As I Am gel, because I think that's vegan. I haven't checked in a long time, but I used that a long time ago. I'm just gonna go crazy at Walgreens, because y'all know these are all the products that sit up at Walgreens. Okay? But y'all, this has been my my summer empties. Fall empties will be next. Have you used any of these products, sis? You using any of this? Anyway, girl, I'm gonna send you over to a video, okay? I'm gonna put some videos over here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my empties playlist because y'all really like these empties. I'm gonna put the empties playlist over here. Then I'm gonna put just a random recommended video over here. And subscribe. I put up videos every week, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.